Hey everybody, it's Chris and Des Show. I'm Chris.
And I'm Des.
And now we're going to react to the Oscar nominations. We got some time to think, to process, a few hours.
Man.
We're looking at some stuff, getting some numbers in. I did want to find a list. Can you look up a list of like how many nominations each film got? I know Power of the Dog got 12. They got the most,
Sure.
which I was not surprised about. I don't think they did.
Yeah, they really did get the
It's a
most.
well-made movie, so all the like cinematography stuff.
Yeah,
I
that's true.
get it. I totally get it. There were of all of our prediction stuff, there were no surprises in the Best Actor category. We called it.
We called them exactly.
Exactly right.
That's the one we got right.
Excellent.
And the animated, we did the good.
And
on the animated.
we did too. Look at us.
Look at us.
We knew everyone said like Benedict Cumberbatch and Andrew Garfield and Will Smith and Denzel Washington, and then there were some people who were saying someone else besides Javier Bardem, but Des and I knew it was Javier.
No, it's Javier.
If you watch Being at the Ricardos, I think he's a really good Des Yarnez.
Just
Really good. So.
Well, and he spills over from Dune too.
I know he's so good in Dune.
The goodness just.
He's a good actor.
It's about him. It's not about the movie. It's about him.
And because him and Penelope Cruz both got married, they're only the fourth couple in history to be married and be nominated for Oscars.
I didn't know that.
Isn't that cute?
That's very cute.
So yay for Penelope, who killed it also, and who Des and I also predicted to be nominated.
Yes, we did.
I'd watch another show that's like, oh, there's no way. I'm like, oh, there's a way.
Penelope.
I
can't find what. I don't know.
It's okay. They both have that thing.
Yeah.
When they're on screen, you're like, oh shoot, Penelope Cruz. Oh shoot, Javier Bardem.
Nobody else is on the screen when they're on the screen.
You want to vote for them because you're like, you remember them. Whatever the movie was, you're like, ooh, but she was so good, or he was so good, and they were. For supporting actor, we knew Ciarán Hinds and from Belfast and Troy Kotsur from Coda.
Oh, yeah,
and everybody knew Cody Smith McPhee from Power of the Dog because he's been like the front runner. But they added Jesse Plemons.
Yeah, we didn't know Jesse Plemons.
Well,
and
yeah,
we
that
didn't
was
know
good. And J.K. Simmons for being the Ricardos.
I love that J.K. Simmons got in there.
Good old Fred Mertz.
He's my favorite. I like J.K. Simmons.
Me
and
too.
everything that J.K.
Me
Simmons
too.
is in,
Yes.
I like him. And so I'm just glad that has he ever been nominated for anything?
He has an Oscar.
He has an Oscar. Well, what are
Remember
we talking
Whiplash?
about? Oh, yes. I hated him in that movie. He scared me so much.
But he deserved his Oscar for that movie. He's crazy good.
He was so good in that movie.
That's one of the most intense movies I've ever seen in my life.
I know, gave me a heart attack.
I was like hitting my sister and like, Cam, he's like, stop hitting me. I'm like, oh, sorry.
I just remember my friend Wendy and I went to see it, and the place was packed, and it was a small theater, and so we were kind of at the front. And then it was intense, and it was right there, like it was 20 times huger than normal. Oh, it was so funny.
Whiplash is a great movie.
It's a great movie.
And so, yay for Jesse Plemons, who I think this is his first nomination, and he's so consistently good in everything.
What else has he been in?
I love him from Friday Night Lights, the TV show, because he's so good on Friday. He's Landry.
Okay.
But he's always in a bunch of stuff. Was he in?
I'm always
He was
fixing
in a
my hair
Marvel
on
movie.
this show.
Sorry, but I can't remember now. My brain's gone.
All right.
And then
Anyway.
actors. Okay, let's talk about actors. for a
Okay.
second.
Leading actors or supporting actors?
Lead.
Okay.
There were some shakeups here.
There was some shakeup.
Des and I were right about this. We were right about Jessica Chastain. Thank you for that because she did so good.
So good in that
We
movie.
love her.
Yeah.
Des was a little worried that, and I was starting to think like you're right. Maybe they don't like Tammy Faye herself.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. That if they don't like her enough,
right.
that they're not even want to give this movie any attention.
Yeah.
But Jessica was crazy good in this movie.
She's so good.
Like she embodied Tammy Faye Baker.
We were saying like she
crazy
found
good.
that character,
Yeah,
and then it was like,
wow.
whoa, where Jessica Chastain go?
She's gone. She's completely gone.
Definitely. And Olivia, we were right about Olivia Colman, who they love.
Don't bet against Olivia Colman.
And we also love. Who doesn't love Olivia Colman?
Oh my
Stop
gosh.
it. Go back and watch her acceptance speech when she won her Oscar. It's the best thing. It's
Every
best.
acceptance speech she ever does. Like you can find a whole like conglomerate of them on YouTube.
So cute.
She is adorable. Or on the Graham Norton show, she's hilarious
she
on
is
that show.
And even when
she's
she
so
loses,
good.
watch her lose the Golden Globe to the grandma from Minari. No one's more excited for her than Olivia Colman's like, oh, I'm so happy she won. You can't. You can't. She's
adorable.
so great. So everyone likes her.
Yep.
Everyone knew Nicole Kidman as well too. She had been the front runner, kind of. I would argue.
Yeah.
Now. She's kind of the front runner. And then we picked Penelope Cruz, and she was nominated.
Yay.
So yay! So we got 4 right. Then Des had picked.
Who else did I pick?
Jennifer
Hudson.
But they didn't pick Jennifer Hudson.
They didn't. Yeah.
And I had picked Lady Gaga, thinking like, well, she's won all these, like she's been nominated for everything. So I'm guessing.
I didn't do it.
And then Lady Gaga didn't get nominated. Don't come for us, Lady Gaga fans. It wasn't us. We didn't vote. We didn't vote. It wasn't us. But they picked Kristen Stewart, who everyone thought was dead in the water.
Because she didn't. Here's why they thought she was dead in the water. Because she didn't get nominated for the SAG. And it's very difficult to get nominated for the Oscars if you haven't been nominated for the SAG.
Right.
Because the SAG is the most voters.
Right.
Because it's all the actors.
And Penelope didn't get nominated for the SAG either, but I figured she had enough support in like the people who vote for like foreign language stuff and who like her and Pedro Almodovar. Okay. I was like, oh, she's gonna get in. She's gonna be fine. And the Oscars love her. Penelope Cruz has already been nominated for an Oscar. She already won an Oscar. She's been nominated for 2 other ones. She's fine.
They're turning the corner on Kristen Stewart because they're put her in there.
Tell us what you thought about that in the comments. Like
that is
Lady Gaga versus Kristen Stewart.
That is interesting.
Look at that.
That's interesting.
And then everyone knew Ariana DeBose was going to be nominated for a supporting actress. She's kind of like the front runner there, and we had picked her.
Yeah.
And we had picked Anjanou Ellis for King Richard. Now, I picked Kristen Dunst for Power of the Dog, but Des did not pick her. She picked Marlee Matlin.
Oh, that was just because that's what I wanted to happen. I didn't think she would actually.
And then both of us picked Catriona, who is the mom in Belfast, but they nominated Judi Dench for Belfast.
Yes.
That is a total we love Judi Dench, and who doesn't love Judi Dench? I get it.
But
she's so cute. You can't help but love her. But the mom was so good.
She was really good. But I guess I don't know. I feel like Judi Dench is in that movie for
a second, right?
Really? Like if you blink, you're gonna miss her,
and you don't want to miss.
But you don't want to miss. But she is powerful. Like she's a really good actress.
She's the queen of that, though. You know, she has her Oscar for Shakespeare in Love, which is the shortest role anyone's ever won an Oscar for. She's only on screen for like 8 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
And she won an Oscar because she's Judi Dench. So I get it. No, we love you, Judy.
No shade on Judy.
And then they nominated Jessica Buckley for The Lost Daughter, which we were surprised about.
I'm happy about, actually, because she was amazing in that movie.
She's a really good actress.
She's really good.
We saw her. What was that movie we saw her in where she was like the country singer, but in
Wild Rose,
Ireland? She was so good in that movie.
She was great.
And she can sing.
I really like that movie.
She can really sing too.
Yeah.
So she's very talented. I will say I did not like her character in The Lost Daughter. No. I don't like Olivia Colman's character in The Lost Daughter either, though.
No. They're the same. They play the same person.
Like an older.
Jessie Buckley is the young version, and Olivia is the older version.
Don't take a kid's toys. That's all I'm saying. Watch the movie.
No spoilers.
Watch the movie and you'll see what happens. An animated feature, we got them all right, which means Disney was nominated 3 times out of the 5. Encanto, Luca, and Raya, and The Last Dragon. A lot of people have Luca in first place, but I think Encanto's the one to beat. That's what I would say.
Well, Encanto's the more current one.
And it's so popular right now.
It is really crazy.
It's the number 1 song in the world right now.
It beat Let It Go. It beat Adele. It knocked Adele off of first place.
We don't talk about Bruno.
No.
Flea. Yay for Flea. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm super excited to see it.
Flea's been nominated a cajillion times.
For 3 Oscars. It is the first film to ever be nominated for Best Animated Film, Documentary, and International Film.
That's significant.
That is huge. Last year, there was one nominated, Collective was nominated for International and Documentary, but never have I seen anyone animated and a documentary in the first place. Yeah. But animated and documentary and international, it must be good.
It must be good. We should probably watch it.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
You can rent it or buy it on Apple right now.
You have to buy it. It's not for free.
No, it's not for free. Sorry about that. It's small films, so they need to make the money. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I want them to have money. Don't get me wrong.
And then Des and I loved Mitchell's vs. the Machine, so we were very excited about that. It's a good movie.
It needs the attention.
If you have a family, you should watch that with your kids.
You absolutely should.
It's super fun movie.
Really cute.
Yeah, it's good about like being connected and seeing each other. I love that. And then a lot of Power of the Dog. And a lot more Nightmare Alley than I had anticipated.
I was happy about that.
Desiree loves Nightmare Alley.
I thought they were going to get set to the side for Licorice Pizza, but
Cyrano got its only nomination in costume design. Cruella got 2 nominations. Best Director. we got Steven Spielberg right.
Yes.
Don't bet against Steven Spielberg, people. Jane Campion for Power of the Dog. And then Des had picked Kenneth Branagh for Belfast.
Oh, yeah. And he got in.
And I had picked Drive My Car and Licorice Pizza.
Right.
So we did okay.
So between the two of us, we got them all.
We got them all. See? That's why we're a team. We're a team here, people.
It's a team.
And I will say, I think that's a good set of people. You got some big heavy hitters, Kenneth Branagh and Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
And then you have some people who are
some new people. The Drive My Car guy.
And Jane Campion, I think this is her
Campion?
first. Well, this is her first nomination because there's been very few women nominated for Best.
Isn't she the front runner? Like, I think.
Yeah, she is. Well, her movie got the most nominations anyway.
Well, then there you go.
Good for that. And we're watching the nominations, and all of a sudden they're like, Best Makeup and Hairstyling, Coming to America. And I'm like, what? Coming to America?
Where did that come from?
It's like when they nominated Norbit, the Eddie Murphy movie where he's overweight woman, and it's like, oh, okay, well, we should have some base standard for the movie itself, I guess. But I guess not. Maybe the makeup is amazing in Coming to America.
I didn't see it, so I don't know. But
it's
Eddie
free
Murphy,
on Prime.
It's Eddie Murphy, right?
Yeah, it is.
So he likes to transform himself like that, and so
yes, I get it.
I'm sure the makeup is good. I'm sure it is.
Great. I will say,
I just didn't see the movie.
I know Dune has some good makeup in it, and Cruella has some cool makeup.
Cruella.
But
and costumes.
Let me talk
costumes
just the makeup in The Eyes of Tammy Faye. Look at a picture of Jessica Chastain as Tammy Faye, and look at a picture of Tammy Faye. And Des was talking about her transformation from young Tammy Faye to old.
Like, she takes the gamut of her whole life, and really,
the makeup is fantastic in that movie.
Really
it's really good because she looks like, well, you know what Tammy Faye's makeup looked like.
Tammy was a little bit out there.
She was,
she was out there.
And then House of Gucci got nominated there, one of its very few nominations, which was not well liked today.
Oh, wow.
You know, I will say, I was making my playlist. I always make a playlist of the best song nominees so I can listen to them and see what I like. But I'm sad that the Belfast soundtrack is not on Apple Music. So Apple,
get your act together.
Get on that, please, so I can listen to it.
What are you doing?
And then finally, Best Picture. Here's the ones we got right.
Okay.
Belfast.
Yes.
Coda.
Yes.
Don't Look Up.
Yes.
I picked Drive My Car.
I did not.
Dune.
Yes.
King Richard.
Yes.
Licorice Pizza.
Yes.
Des picked Nightmare Alley.
Yes. He did not.
The Power of the Dog and West Side Story, which means Tick Tick Boom didn't get nominated, which is kind of sad because we loved it.
That is a sadness.
But I'm at least happy that it got nominated for Best Actor because it deserved that.
Yeah, he's
for
really
sure.
good.
And film editing, which is usually a pretty big award. Usually that ties into the Best Picture.
Oh.
But it just wasn't enough.
Didn't make it.
I'm happy about all those things. Steven Spielberg becomes the person with the most Best Picture nominees. Like, he's produced more Best Picture nominees. I think he's on 11 now. This is his 11th Best Picture nominee.
Way to go, Steven.
So he knows how to make a film. Maybe he'll make something of his life.
I don't know.
Maybe he'll become a big time director someday.
Might be too late.
Sorry. Oh, Steven. Okay, I love. And there's a documentary. Oh shoot, I wish I knew it. There's a documentary that talks about him coming up through his time.
Oh.
And his best friends when he started were George Lucas and Martin Scorsese and him and Francis Ford Coppola. And so they're all talking and they're like, well, I would get ideas from Marty. And I would get like, stop for a second. I just want to talk about the amount of talent of these 5 men sitting around a table talking about, like, how do you make a movie? I'm like, wow, this is crazy to me. Like, here's a man who's going to make Goodfellas and The Godfather and Schindler's List and Saving Private Ryan. And it's like, oh, shoot. These men are together helping each other make movies.
Make all the movies. Cool. They just make all the movies.
Yeah, I would listen to Marty also if he told me how to make a movie. Steven or George Lucas. George, you know how to make a movie? Maybe he does, right? Maybe one of his movies will catch on or something at some point.
Maybe.
I hope. Fingers crossed,
Fingers
crossed. It's crazy to think about that. But I was happy overall. Des likes when it's surprised.
I do. Last year, it felt like it was too predictable. We predicted everything, and there was maybe just 1 or 2 anomalies. I'm like, well, this is too easy. But I like it when it feels like, when this happens, it feels like more of the people who get to vote are actually involved in the voting.
Yeah.
And so that's the part I like. I want everybody to vote.
Yeah.
In all the places. What good is getting to vote if you don't go vote?
That's right. Go vote.
Vote.
think that I'm hoping. Last year's Oscars were super predictable who was getting nominated, and then it was also one of the most boring Oscar presentations in the history of the world. It was so horrible.
Well, it was COVID. We can give him a break, but
I'm not giving him a break.
I'll give him a
It
break.
was so boring.
They're
I
actually
love the
supposed to be
Oscars. A host this year. I was going to
host,
say.
yeah.
There's a host. Now, there's a lot of rumors going around. Tom Holland said he would love to do it, and we know for sure the Academy reached out to him.
Oh.
We don't know if he agreed or if they signed something. Here's what I hope even more. I love Tom Holland. But even more than Tom Holland, I love Tom Holland and Zendaya together. So this is what I want. Them to, they both can sing, they both can dance, they both can host. Please host together is what I want. Not
Is
just
their
Tom
relationship
Holland.
strong enough to handle this? I'm worried for their relationship.
I don't feel worried about it. I feel like their relationship is the best Hollywood relationship I've ever seen in history of Hollywood.
Oh my goodness.
I literally, so this is maybe I'm showing too much information. I subscribe to like 2 different Instagram accounts that are just, they're the 2 of them in clips together, and they're so, I can't take it. I just love them so much. So that's a little bit too much to know about me, but they're so cute. Watch Zendaya talking about Tom Holland's interview when he was younger, and she's singing, because he just starts singing and she sings, like joking with him. Oh, they're so cute. I can't take it. So I hope, I would love them to do it together.
That'd be great.
Or get a bunch of the Marvel people to host together. Everybody likes them and knows them. Get all 3 Spider-Men to host it or something.
Well, that's just brilliant.
Do something like that. Or here's another thing. Have Maya Rudolph host with whoever who cares whoever else the other person is.
Or get Tina Fey
and Amy Poehler. And Maya Rudolph and Kristen Wiig. And Melissa McCarthy.
Yes, please.
You can't
go wrong.
Don't even give out awards at that point. Just let those 5 ladies talk about
a microphone and put a camera, point a camera at them.
Go watch Kristen Wiig and Maya Rudolph act at the last 2 Oscars ago.
That was the best part of the whole thing.
They're so funny. Those ladies are great. So there's our 2 cents about the hosts. Let us know pretty soon.
Yeah.
Oscars is like a month away. Let us know what's happening.
We got to make some decisions here. We got to get stuff going.
And yeah, the Oscars are March 27th. That's right. So let us know what you're thinking. Were you excited? Were you sad?
Were you surprised?
Were you surprised?
Do you care?
Do you like the surprise?
Yeah.
Or are you like, no, I won. Oh, lost my Oscar pool.
Oh, yeah.
That could happen because I don't think a lot of people
I'm not putting money on this stuff.
Don't do that.
Sure.
Let us know what you thought. Like, subscribe.
Please do.
Watch our other videos.
Yes.
Tell your friends. Tell your mailman.
Please tell your mailman.
We really want the mailmen to.
I don't know how we came so concerned about your mailman, but we care.
We figure they'll be the ones to really spread the word.
Spread the word. That's right.
House to house. They're gonna go door to door. Have you seen the Kristen Dash show? Come on, mailman.
Oh, we crack ourselves up.
Man. Okay, let us know what you think, and if we should keep using the phrase "tell your mailman." Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.